Welcome to the drink tutorial. Today we are going to be learning how to make a cast about, which is the drink for our cast recording versus single recording episode that's coming up. And this is sort of like a tropical drink. I think casting about on the sea, on a raft, so it's kind of earthy. I'm going to be making a double because I've chosen a hurricane glass because casting about on the sea. And so I've gone ahead and shredded my ice in the blender so that it's good to go. So what I'm going to go ahead and do now is first up I'm going to add my pineapple juice. Now for one you're going to use 2 parts pineapple, but since I'm going to make a double I'm going to go ahead and put 4 parts pineapple juice. And I'm just using the Dole pineapple juice in the bottom. But I put it in another glass because you know, I'm lazy and I don't want to lift that. It's heavy. It's heavy and awkward and no fun. So we'll go ahead and add that into my shaker. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so there's actually enough in, like, if you buy like a can of pineapples, if you want to put some canned pineapple in your drink, or you could just take the pineapple juice out of the canned pineapple, which is a good economical way to handle that. Now it's also going to call for 1 part spiced or dark rum. So I happen to have this black strap rum from Cruzan, and I'm going to go ahead and use that for my dark rum. And I normally would put 1 for 1 drink, so I'm going to do 2 because I'm making a double. So here we go. 1. I don't want to shortchange myself in rum. And 2. Okay. Next up is going to be our coconut rum. And this is also going to call for 1 of these. But again, since I'm making the double, I'm going to go ahead and use 2. And I'm using Malibu, but any coconut rum will do. Although I think this is probably the most popular. It certainly does smell yummy. And then finally, in order to get that sort of coffee raft-like taste, this is not going on that one. This one goes on this one. I haven't even drank yet, and I'm already confused about which top goes on which thing. And this one goes on this one. It's important to get your top straight. So anyways, we're gonna use a half a measure of Kahlua. But again, since I'm doing a double, I'm going to do a full measure of Kahlua in my drink. Okay. So we've gone ahead and done that. And that is really all that is to it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to shake it up in my fancy shaker, which kind of looks like that robot from Mystery Science Theater 3000. I mean, just a little. See? Smidgen. And I'm gonna plug up the hole because I don't want to get rum everywhere. That would be super wasteful. I'm gonna shake it up and then I'm gonna pour it right into my hurricane glass. Just like so. So that fills it up pretty nicely with the ice. And then I'm gonna go ahead and add some pineapple, because there's nothing better than rum soaked pineapple. So I'm just gonna add like a full piece of pineapple, and then I'm gonna just sort of try and make it so it'll stay on my, well, when in doubt, use a toothpick, that's what I always say. Well, I don't always say that, but it's not a bad thing to say, you know, if you had to come up with something. Okay, and then you can also add cherries because garnish is life, all right? Plus fruit is the best. And then you can just add that right onto your toothpick. Voila. And these kind of drinks are probably best with a straw, but it's delicious. So make one up and join us on Cast About with a cast about for the cast recording versus single narrative. episode.